Have you ever seen an eagle fall? Not in battle, not in a storm, but in silence, a majestic creature once soaring above the clouds, now grounded, wings heavy, eyes dim, spirit fading. It's a sight that breaks the heart, not because the eagle is weak, but because something in the world has changed, and it changed him. This is the story of Aras, an eagle whose wings once touched the skies with unmatched grace. He was the king of the wind, slicing through the blue heavens with elegance and power. The mountains echoed his cry, and the forests below whispered legends of his flight. But every legend has a turning point. Aras was born in the cliffs of the northern peaks, where the sun rises with a golden fire and the winds sing lullabies to newborn chicks. His mother, a seasoned hunter, taught him how to ride the wind. His father, silent and wise, showed him how to wait, how patience could be mightier than any talon. Aras grew, learned, flew. Years passed, and Aras became a symbol of strength and wisdom. Other birds looked up to him, literally and metaphorically. But time, as it does to all, began to show its shadow. Aras felt it first in his feathers. They dulled, then in his wings, a stiffness that no wind could ease. Still, he pushed on, denying what nature was whispering. He was aging. One fateful morning, as the valley bathed in morning mist, Aras leapt from his perch, aiming to greet the rising sun. But something was wrong. His wings faltered. The air no longer carried him like it used to. He fell, not with drama, but with quiet tragedy. He managed to land on a boulder, his chest heaving, eyes wide, not with fear, but disbelief. Days turned into weeks. Aras tried again and again, but each flight was shorter than the last. Eventually, he stopped trying. The eagle who once danced with the clouds now stared at them from the ground. The world didn't notice. The wind moved on. The younger eagle soared, and Aras watched. He was forgotten. Until one day, a small sparrow approached him. "Are you the eagle who flew over the twin peaks in a single breath?" the sparrow asked, eyes full of wonder. Aras nodded slowly. "I was." "They say your wings once sang with the wind," the sparrow chirped. "They did," Aras replied with a faint smile. "Why don't you fly anymore?" Aras looked away. "Because the wind no longer remembers me." The sparrow tilted its head. "But I remember the stories. I wasn't even born when you ruled the sky, but those stories taught me to believe that even the smallest bird could fly higher than fear." In that moment, Aras felt something stir within, not in his wings, but in his heart. Maybe he could no longer fly, but his story still could. And so, Aras began to share. He told tales of storms braved and horizons chased. He spoke of patience, of failure, of courage. Young birds gathered, wide-eyed, listening to the wisdom carved by wind and time. Aras became something new, a mentor, a sage, a storyteller. The sky no longer bore his shadow, but his voice echoed higher than his wings ever reached. Through stories, he soared again. Because you see, sometimes life takes away what we once believed defined us. Our strength, our speed, our beauty. And in that loss, we are given a choice, to fade or to transform. Aras chose to transform. He became a legacy. So if today you feel grounded, lost, or broken, remember the eagle who could no longer fly. He found a way to rise without wings, and maybe so can you. If this story touched your heart, leave a comment below. Have you ever felt like your wings no longer worked? How did you rise again? Don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories that remind us of our strength even in silence. May you always find the courage to rise, not just with wings, but with heart. Until next time, stay strong, stay inspired, and keep looking toward the sky.